I'm Damien the DM from Adventures in Aurelia, a collaborative storytelling experience told through a game of Dungeons & Dragons, part of the Gonna Geek Network, just like the show you're checking out now. Shows on the network are individually owned, and opinions expressed may not reflect others. Find other epically geeky shows at GonnaGeekNetwork.com.
Welcome to Hot Hero Summer, brought to you by Smoking and Drinking in Space and Smoking and Drinking in Capes.
We will be simulcasting weekly straight to your ear holes all summer long, so you can catch all the Heroes episodes on either feed thanks to the miracles of black magic and, my favorite, time travel.
This is insane. This will never work.
You'll make it work.
It's the only way.
It has to be right now. I don't know how much time I bought sending Peter and Claire after Nathan.
Why don't you just chain him up, huh? Or trank him. Isn't that what you guys love to do? I don't want to be part of this.
Thought you came back to protect your family, Matt.
I did, but what you're asking me to do is crazy.
Who will convince the president the whole thing was a mistake? Without Nathan, nothing's gonna change.
Word gets out that a person with abilities murdered a U.S. senator, you're gonna have 100 Dankos out there.
Even if I could do what you're asking me to do, he would never really be Nathan. He'd always be Siler.
Siler can absorb all of Nathan's memories, and the entire history of anything he touches will fill in the gaps.
Physically, no one will ever know the difference. It'll be permanent. Look, the last thing in the world I want is to see that son of a bitch still alive and I have to lie to my family about it. But we need Siler to be Nathan Petrelli again. Matt, you don't do this. Nathan is gone forever.
And how do we explain what happened to him?
There's a body in deep freeze in building 26. It's identical, shapeshifter.
Your son, Mr. Parkman, you just wanted to protect him. Can you honestly tell me that if something happened to him, you wouldn't do anything to keep him in your life? I can't lose Nathan, not like this. I'm begging you.
Welcome, everyone, to Smoking and Drinking in Capes, a superhero podcast from a couple guys who wish they had powers. This week, Siler runs amok, Nathan is a dick, Noah gets in hot water with his family. This kind of sounds like every other episode that we've done so far for Hot Hero Summer.
Yeah.
It's...
which season are you talking about?
Yeah, it's Heroes Season 3, episodes 20 through 25. Glad you asked. But first... he has to keep the calluses off his hands for the bus station handies. That's why he refuses to dig up dead bodies. It's Jason. How you doing, Jason?
Look, you gotta keep your hands soft, or they don't give you good tips.
Yeah, do you you like just the tip? Yeah. You couldn't teed me up for that any better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thanks. We're towards the end, man.
Towards the end, yeah. We just have one more season to go.
One more season to go. You got any news for us today?
No, we don't do news. It's been, 4 weeks now that we've been doing this? And you still keep asking me for news.
It's been longer than 4 weeks.
Well, 4 weeks worth of episodes, so... No, it's been longer than that.
It's been longer than that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 weeks. 8 weeks. Yeah, we're on, in case you don't know, we're on episode, I guess it'd be 78? Yeah.
This is
74,
yeah,
sorry.
74, yeah.
74, yeah. So it is August 4th, buddy.
It's
August
not
4th.
August 4th.
Well, it is for our listeners. It's not
assuming they listen to it when you release it.
Well, and assuming that we have any listeners this far deep into Hot Hero Summer.
Well, there's still, your mom, and I'm sure there's some other, yeah.
Your wife probably was listening. I'm sure SP's probably still listening because he tends to be a glutton for punishment.
Yeah, he's got this self-harm thing that's going on. Yeah,
it's really weird.
He really likes to punish himself. I don't know what he's done in the past to really want to punish himself so much, but yeah, it's...
Well, you need to figure that out because that might give us a little bit more ammunition for him to come back on the
show.
That's
true. Yeah, it's getting harder and harder to gather evidence against him, but I've got a couple leads. So
excellent. Let me know if you need any other help. I can do some legwork.
Will do.
Yeah. All right, no news. So I guess it's time for me to read something that you came up with.
Yeah.
Or you didn't come up with.
It's converted into pictograph just for you.
We can call it, I don't know, say a pod crawl? The pod crawl! Pod crawl! Pod crawl! Pod crawl! Excellent! Insert it deep! Pod crawl! Kind of like a space suppository full of information.
All right, here we go. Time for our pod crawl. Episode 20, Cold Snap. In this icy episode, Danko ponders the genius idea of releasing Tracy, hoping she'll lead him straight to Rebel. Meanwhile, Angela turns to an old friend, Swoozie Kurtz, because who doesn't have one of those, for assistance. Hero and Ando continue their never-ending mission given by Rebel, who turns out to be the oh-so-surprising Micah Sanders. It's a tale of frosty alliances and heroes with ice in their veins. Episode 21, Into Asylum. Nathan and Claire go all cloak and dagger, deciding that Mexico is the perfect hideout. Danko, in his infinite wisdom, puts his plan to annihilate everyone with powers into action, and to everyone's shock, he finds an ally in the most unexpected place. Siler gets a makeover, move over Fashion Week, and gains the super ability to change his appearance. As if that's not enough, Angela and Peter seek solace in a church, attempting to fix their fractured relationship. Hallelujah! It's a divine mess. Wow, you've got such great one-liners here this week. Episode 22, Turn and Face the Strange. Jason knows all about the strange. Get ready for the revenge of Pat Markman. Pat
Markman, yes!
That's a new one.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
That's a new one, all right.
Pat Markman.
Get ready for the revenge of Matt Parkman. He's out to settle the score with Danko, and it's going to be one heck of a showdown. Meanwhile, Hero and Ando continue their never-ending road trip to deliver baby Matt Parkman Jr. to his dad. The dysfunctional family reunion doesn't stop there, as Angela, Nathan, Peter, and Claire band together to dig up some long-buried secrets from the past. It's a journey filled with twists, turns, and more family drama than a Thanksgiving dinner. Episode 23, 1961. Time travel. Ooh. Angela is feeling nostalgic and decides it's time to spill the beans about her dark and haunting secrets from the yesteryears. But wait, there's more. Mohinder stumbles upon the shocking revelation that his dear old dad was involved in a government operation that everyone conveniently forgot. It's a trip down memory lane with a side of government conspiracy, served with a dash of regret and secret sauce. Episode 24, I Am Siler. Oh, Siler, our favorite identity challenge villain. In this episode, he experiences an unexpected crisis of self while working alongside Danko, because even the bad guys need some soul-searching now and then. Hero and Ando channel their inner superheroes and hatch a plan to take down Building 26. Matt's newfound fatherhood throws a wrench into his diabolical schemes, and Nathan concocts a brilliant plan to fix his government shenanigans. It's a roller coaster ride of self-discovery, fatherly love, and supervillain redemption. Good God. Episode 25. An invisible thread. Nathan and Peter team up to prevent Siler from having a meet and greet with the president. Angela, never one to ignore her dreams, seeks out Matt because she has a vision that he will save Nathan. Cue the dramatic music. Siler, ever the master of his own agenda, has plans of his own concerning his partner in crime. And let's not forget Hero, who quickly realizes that having superpowers isn't all rainbows and butterflies. Brace yourselves for a tangled web of power struggles, prophetic dreams, and the consequences of playing superhero.
Now, you notice the difference between what he wrote for me, because I coached him along, and what you gave me, which was a fucking novel.
Yeah,
episode.
Yeah, so maybe you need to re-coach me on what needs to be. Apparently, I don't know how to push his buttons just right.
I guess not.
Yeah, maybe you can put a little coaching sesh up here in our super secret pod crawl area.
Super secret chat cave. Yeah,
for the next time. Because, yeah, it was short and sweet and told absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Well, that's
Just
what
like
you want
our
in a summary.
Right, yeah. All right, season 3, finally at the end.
Of season 3, yeah.
Yeah.
Which
it's
actually,
been a long
the
road.
last half of season 3 wasn't that horrible.
Honestly, yes. These last 5 episodes, I enjoyed
I would
them.
say the entire Fugitive track was better than season 2 and the first part of season 3. So
Yes, I would agree with you. I think Fugitives overall was a solid episode. I'm not going to say a very good season, but it was a very solid season.
Or chapter. Yeah.
Chapter, yeah, volume as what I guess they call it. They tapped into their season 1 roots. I feel, in terms of pacing and just the story / intrigue, or not even really intrigue, just more along the lines of stringing you along and giving you just enough to want more.
Right.
You know, not answering all the questions or going, oh my God, this is stupid.
Right.
Now, there were some, oh my God, this is stupid moments.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And we will talk, because I had a couple of them that just don't make sense, but hey, we'll get there. So what are your thoughts? I know you said they were good, but what are your thoughts?
Now, okay, so I said they were better than volumes 2 and 3. Volume 4 was okay. I mean, I wouldn't say it was. It's probably bordering on fair to good. I don't know that it was good, but it was better than what we've had in the last few volumes.
I would rank it number 2, which is hard.
Yeah. I mean, I would too, but that's not saying much because volumes 2 and 3 sucked balls.
Yeah,
but. Yeah, I mean, if you're wandering through a desert, you'll
find a turtle.
A cup of dirty water is better than nothing at all, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. It was more coherent, although it still did have its problems. It still did kind of trap itself a few times, and they tried to write themselves out of a corner a few times. But it was more coherent. It was simpler. They weren't doing the whole fucking time travel thing, which overly complicated, the first 3 chapters, especially the second and third chapter, whenever they did that whole fucking time travel bullshit there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a simpler plot, but it was still engaging. So
yeah, so I liked the time travel that they had with Kinsey. That was okay. It kind of gave Hero I think it helped Hero move along just a little bit. But yeah, then after that with Peter and all that kind of stuff, it just they were using it too much.
Right.
But I've got a few. So we start off with Cold Snap, which is basically they release Tracy. She apparently
leads them to Micah.
Yeah, she apparently murders herself in the process.
But she doesn't. Spoiler. Well, not much of a spoiler because it's already part of this session. Yeah, we find out at the end of this of this season that Tracy now can turn into water. Yeah, but they gave a hint of that at the end of this episodes. Whenever she started melting into the drain, she like blinked.
Yeah. Her face had a tear on it, and then she also blinked. Yeah, she. You kind of knew, okay, she wasn't quite done, and obviously we know she's not quite done because she's around for the entirety.
Season 4, yeah,
the entirety of this series. And honestly, I don't remember. What her.
I don't either.
Involvement
really,
is.
the only things that I remember out of season 4 are some of the carnival stuff with Siler. The rest of it,
Well,
I
see,
don't remember.
I don't even remember the carnival stuff with Siler. I remember the carnival stuff with the head carny guy, the dude with the geomancy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I remember a little bit of that. I remember, he's basically trying to like convince people to hang out with him. But at this point in time, let's see, season 4 came out in 2010, or 2009, end of 2009. Yeah. At this point in time, I think I was about done. I was still watching it, but I wasn't as involved with it.
Yeah, I don't think I was either.
Yeah. At that point, at this point in time, I was on my own. I wasn't at parents' house, and so.
No, I would be living with you shortly after.
Yeah, because you. yeah. He used to live with me. Yeah, way to go! Now they know the connection.
Yep.
Oh my God. Yeah, you joined. You came over. What
2010?
Was it 2010?
It was 2010.
Oh yeah, it was that summer.
Yep,
It was
summer
that
2010.
That's right. Yeah, so I had been kind of on my own, doing my own thing, and just busy with other stuff that I just, I wasn't a college kid that basically went to college, went to work, and then watched movies and videos all day long because I wasn't working at Blockbuster anymore, which is what really, because that's basically what I did when I worked at Blockbuster. I just watched movies. Yeah, so I didn't get into season 4, so I don't remember a whole lot of it. So I'm kind of intrigued on that. What was I gonna? Oh, I was looking up. I got on a tangent here. I was looking up Tracy. Oh no, she isn't. Oh yeah, she is in season 4. Yeah, she is. Allie Larder is playing Tracy in season 4, so
yeah.
she'll come back. Not Noah. I looked at the actor. Not Noah. Micah. The actor's name is Noah is the name of the actor playing Micah Sanders. They just kind of dropped that, didn't they?
No, yeah. We don't know where he went to after Siler saved his ass. He just ran away.
Yeah.
But he really wasn't that much of a factor, and that's one of the kind of weaknesses of this season was he was basically a plot device, right?
Right.
Rebel was a plot device that could open doors when they needed to get those open and give information when they needed information to be given.
Yeah.
The whole reason Danko even wanted him was because he had hacked into Danko's bullshit. And I guess they wanted to bring the actor in for a few episodes at some point. Yeah. Because I think he was in, 2 episodes this season? And that's it? Where he meets Tracy and where he meets Siler, and that's it.
Yeah. Face episodes, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the character, but, the actor was only in, 2 episodes where you actually get to see Micah.
Yeah, Cold Snap, and then the second one, or the one after that, I think, is when he met Siler, because he was kind of on the run at that point. Was it the second one?
It was a few more.
There was a couple more after that. That's right.
It was the I Am Siler episode.
Right. Was it the I Am Siler? I thought it was the one before that. It was right before. It was after Siler started working with him.
It was when Siler betrayed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the I Am Siler episode.
Okay. I don't know. I didn't watch this. Did you?
No, I tried to avoid this show after the first season.
Yeah. How's that working for you?
It's not.
Yeah.
This is the last time I let you pick our series for the summer.
Next season we'll do. We could do Farscape. That didn't have superheroes in it. Yeah, we'll find something. How about Fringe?
Again, no superheroes. Although Fringe is a decent series.
Yeah. Well, I'll take a hiatus.
No, you can't take a hiatus.
I'm not allowed to take hiatuses. Okay.
You're under contract.
I am. Yeah. So some of the things that didn't make sense. Let's talk about this one here. Oh, so we found out they verbally said how Sylar came back. The glass melted in the fire.
Right.
That
must have been one intense fucking fire.
Right. To melt glass, and two, for the glass to melt and ooze out of it. Well, I guess if he's able to heal, he would have been charred down to crispy. The glass. Well,
and that's what I'm looking up now. Is the melting point of glass higher than the ash point of bone?
What melts first, bone or flesh? Or glass or flesh? Yeah. So while you're looking up that, so we found out that that's how Sylar came back. Great. Whatever. At least they answered that. But then the other thing that really kind of baby touch and go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm okay. I'm okay with his power of being able to basically turn shit on and off, electronic shit on and off, right? How the hell does he affect Hero?
I guess he turned on the superpower that Hero had, but he didn't turn on the entire superpower.
Right.
And that's what I don't understand is why he only had part of his power back.
Okay, so here's me being the writer for the series, trying to figure this out. So Petrelli was trying to steal Hero's powers and erase his mind, right?
Uh-huh.
That's how he lost his stuff. So in the process of him losing his powers, he teleported, right?
Right.
Because he didn't fully. Oh wait, no. So no, that's right. Petrelli went back, trying to remember how this stuff. Petrelli went back, and that's when he stole the powers. It wasn't when he was in the desert. In the desert, he was just trying to erase his mind,
right,
and made him a 10-year-old,
right.
So that doesn't work. I was thinking maybe, I was trying to work that, and I was thinking maybe he teleported out before it could all be erased completely. His powers could be stolen, but then I forgot that how did he? Oh, because Peter had the power to teleport. That's how he was able to teleport. Time travel. Okay.
All right. So it looks like bones begin to fuse together and change color at around 1200 degrees Fahrenheit. You need about 3000 degrees Fahrenheit before bones will start to evaporate.
Okay, what about glass?
Glass will start melting between 1400 and 1600 degrees Celsius, which is around 3000 degrees Fahrenheit. So by the time that glass starts melting, now this isn't evaporating, this is just melting. By the time the glass begins to get pliant or into a liquid state, bone will have already started evaporating.
Huh. Which you could then also assume that flesh would be gone.
Oh, flesh is long gone way before then.
Yeah, which then would mean brain matter long gone.
Right.
So
So it's bullshit.
Here's the only thing I can think of. So that off switch is just an off switch for the mind/body, but the cells continue to work.
The cells continue to work. What do you mean?
Well, they continue to regenerate. They just can't.
Maybe
maybe that off switch is just an on, like an off switch. You know, basically it turns the dude off, but you know, they still end up healing themselves and things like that. They just can't heal themselves around that off switch. Maybe.
So I don't know. It seems like a stretch, though.
Constantly regenerating himself. Well, no, that doesn't answer. No, it can't be that, because they had splayed Claire wide open,
right?
And she didn't start healing until after they pulled the stick,
right? Yep.
Yeah. They wanted to keep Siler just to keep Siler.
Yep.
I mean, hell, Siler's Nathan now.
Yeah, that's true.
So, yeah. All right, baby touch and go. Let's talk that bullshit. The whole touch and go / heroes powers, but somehow were reactivated, even though he didn't take a shot.
I think they needed time freeze capabilities, but they didn't want him teleporting back and forth between the future again.
Okay.
So again, this is one of those examples where they kind of wrote themselves into a corner.
Yeah.
They wanted to keep Hiro or Masioka in the story, but he was just basically a
normal.
Yeah, I mean, he was there just following Ando, and Ando was doing everything, and they wanted to bring the character back to the fore. So they decided to give him part of his power back, the ability to freeze time.
Right.
Which, I mean, is useful, but it's only half the power that we know that he has, and I'm kind of wondering why they did that, other than they didn't want him having the ability to teleport anywhere that he wanted or any time that he wanted.
Right. And apparently it's killing him.
Yeah, I don't understand that either. I mean, why is it killing him now and not before?
I know why, but, you know, we'll find out in season 4.
Oh, will we?
Yeah.
Have you already started watching ahead?
No, because I was questioning how the hell he got his powers back. You know, so I looked at the Ando character, or not the Ando character, the hero character. Apparently it's a tumor.
A tumor caused by what?
Don't know. I just saw that it was a tumor. He has a tumor. That's why he's bleeding out of his ear holes. Every time he uses it, puts stress on the brain tumor.
Okay.
So I you know, great. So be it. Hopefully they'll solve that issue. It's another example of the very poorly thought out season 2.5.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm calling villains.
Well, and they totally changed Ando's power too, right?
Right. So it's supposed to amplify.
He's got sparkly red lightning that's supposed to amplify other people's powers, but he never used that in the whole villains chapter for that purpose at all. In fact, the time that he actually effectively...
He did. He used it for what's-her-face, Daphne.
Oh, yeah, he did. No.
Yeah. That's how they got Hero back, is they supercharged. He touched
But that
Daphne.
was at the end of Villains. That wasn't Fugitives.
You said Villains.
Oh, did I? I meant Fugitives. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm with you now. I was like, what are you talking about? That's all he did in the first one.
No. Yeah, so Fugitives. So he didn't use it like that at all in Fugitives. They totally changed it. In fact, the only time that he effectively used it was to do some sort of blast.
Yeah, well, he's Ryu now.
Yeah, apparently he's Ryu.
Hadouken. Yeah, he does Hadoukens. Yeah, red Hadoukens. Yeah, I can slightly overlook that in that, you know, he's got some sort of electric thing going on, red sparkly shit going on, and he's somehow learned how to project that stuff. Because we kind of saw that anyway when Hero teleported to the future and saw that Ando had killed Hero. We saw him shoot ball lightning out of his fingers or palm.
But it wasn't red, was it?
Yeah, it was red.
Was it?
Yeah, it was a red lightning ball.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah. Well, it's because it happened and then Hero teleported back. It was like really quick. But the baby's just one of those things. And how in the world does the baby know who his dad is?
Oh, who knows? Yeah. The whole baby thing was kind of dumb. I think the actress that played Daphne may have wanted out or didn't want it, or they didn't want her anymore or something. They had to write the character out. So in like the first, the second episode of the Fugitives chapter, they basically,
killed her off. Yeah, they shot her, and then it's like, oh no, she's not quite gone. Let's let Matt fly around for a little bit.
Yeah, they gave her, this heartfelt ending or whatever, and then Matt just, she's dead. I'm going to go back after my ex-wife.
Well, no, he didn't go at, after the fact, when he found out that he had a son. Yeah. He's so wishy-washy. What happened to Molly?
Yeah, I mean,
I have nothing to live for. What about the daughter that you adopted in season 2?
Yeah, we haven't.
Screw that shit.
I think they mentioned her briefly at the beginning of the Fugitives series. She's shipped off someplace safe, and that's all we've heard.
Yeah, she's with Mohinder's parents.
Yeah, that's the last we heard about Molly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, when you ship your kid off to another country, you just forget about them forever.
She no longer exists.
No longer exists. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Coyote Sands. We have another
secret facility.
Secret facility. Another convenient way to move the story to get forward, and yet somehow tie anyone and everyone that has been on the series all together into a nice little bow.
Right. So we see the four principals of the company. We see Angela Petrelli. We see Devereaux. We see Linderman. And we see Bishop. Bob Bishop.
Bob.
And so apparently Devereaux's power was mind control like Matt Parkman, right?
Yeah, of some sort, yeah. Mind control of some sort.
Yeah.
Or persuasiveness?
The power of suggestion, I guess.
Power of suggestion, yeah. What does... I remember we looked at it before, but let's see. Charles Devereaux... he's telepathic.
So he's like Matt Parkman.
Yeah, he's telepathic. Yeah. That's about it. Which would kind of... Well, no, that doesn't really explain the whole dream sequence that Peter had where he was talking with Devereaux.
No.
But
that was from his mom, I think.
Yeah.
So we don't see Arthur Petrelli.
No.
So he was
somewhere else.
He ended up being the mastermind of everything in Villains, and you kind of figure that he's one of the founders of the company, but he's really not. The four founders came from Coyote Sands.
Well, okay, so, but they said that everybody that was in that picture was supposedly a founders, but maybe they weren't. Maybe they found other people that were like them and then formed the company. But these four had the idea to do something about what had happened.
Right. These are the four brain children of, or the four brain parents, I guess, because the idea would be their brainchild. But yeah,
right.
These were the four founders or initiators of the entire idea of the company. Yeah, and now they're going to do it again,
but better.
Because it's family. Mm-hmm. It's all about family.
Well, sort of family. I mean, they do have that imposter. That's not, that's not going to bite them in the ass at all.
Oh, no, that will never happen. Nope. I thought it was really stupid, too, that they're in that diner and they're making all of these plans and stuff to reform the company, but it's all about family because together we're stronger and blah, blah, blah. And then Nathan sees that news broadcast and was like, no, I got to go do this alone.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just so fucking stupid. They totally undercut their own fucking thing right in the middle of planning their own fucking thing. I mean, the writing was just dumb.
Yeah, we're all about family, but fuck you guys.
And he was the one that was pushing that.
Right. I made mistakes. We need to work together to fix it.
Yeah.
But hold on a second. Only I can take care of this.
Yeah, it was so fucking dumb. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, that was really bad. You know, and then we have this is just they had to find a way to make Mohinder relevant again. Is his dad was part of this cover up.
Right.
Which, okay, I know they mentioned that they were like going to wipe everybody's brain that had thought about it or had been involved in it and that survived the incident. So maybe that's why he doesn't remember any of it. Maybe that's why he's still relatively a professional, or not professional, an expert in this stuff, you know, or figured it out, is because he instinctively had that knowledge already and didn't realize it from when he was younger.
Maybe.
But it seemed, you know, just watching it in general, and if you didn't catch the comment that she said where we got rid of the evidence and we wiped people's mind, you're like, well, then how the hell did he not know about all this, you know, type of deal? Because he was already there. It's like, it was just trying to bring everybody back together for whatever stupid reason. Is Mohinder even in? Oh, yeah, he's in season 4 also.
Yeah, I think all the principals are still in season 4.
Yeah, we'll have...
I think Nathan will be in briefly.
Yeah, Pat Markman is still part of season 4.
Yep.
Tracy, Hero, Claire, Nathan, Mohinder, Peter, Noah.
Nathan won't be in for long.
Yeah, I think he's pretty close to well, Nathan. Yeah, Nathan himself. I guess technically Nathan isn't. I guess Nathan isn't really Nathan.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got let's see, Ando, Siler, and Angela. Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, they're all back.
Yeah. All right. So how does, and I don't know this answer, so I'm hoping you might be able to help me out here. How does touching an object and seeing all of the past work out if that object wasn't involved in whatever activity or event?
Yeah, so that's another one of those little convenient plot device powers, is he can touch an object and see the entire history of that object's, or see the entire past of that object's history.
Right.
The thing is he said that, what was it?
It was cufflinks that he touched originally to try to figure out Nathan's crap.
And he said that he claimed that he was, you know, top of his class in Annapolis, blah, 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 but that wasn't really true. So apparently he was supposedly lying about that after touching the cufflinks.
So maybe the cufflinks were wherever he graduated from.
So yeah, he would have had to have been wearing those cufflinks during the time where he was making that claim, right?
Yeah, well, it said that it was on his Senate profile thing. So I was thinking that those cufflinks he wore whenever he actually graduated from wherever he supposedly where he truly graduated from.
Well, he graduated from Annapolis. He just didn't do as well in Annapolis as he claims, or That was the implication. But then he also says that he betrayed everybody while wearing that suit jacket, which kind of find hard to believe, but sure, whatever. And I guess he got all of Nathan's memories after he touched Nathan's dead body.
When did he touch Nathan's dead body?
Right before they mind wiped him.
Well, like they moved his arm over and touched him? Because I didn't see that happen.
I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't see that happen because, okay, the movie clip, you don't know this because, you know, this happens after the fact, but the clip that I grabbed for the open was when Siler's getting mind wiped. So I didn't see that. I mean, they flopped Siler down on the ground on the couch and said, "Hey, do this," and all he did was do this, and then he turned into Nathan, and then that was it. So how did he absorb all of Nathan's memories? And then fill in the gaps with what he touched. It didn't.
Unless he had already done it.
Yeah, I don't.
Because he was trying to pass himself off as Nathan, so it's possible that after he killed Nathan, he would have touched him and absorbed his memories.
But I thought it was objects. I didn't think it was people, because if that was the case, he could have...
Well, I mean, but at that point, Nathan becomes an object. He's not a people anymore if he's dead.
Oh, so you're saying once you die, you're no longer human?
Well, once you're dead, you're a corpse.
Oh, I see. Semantics. All right. Thanks, writer for heroes.
Don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, No, I don't like it. And I didn't like the whole, like, Nathan dying thing. Because we've seen that he has healed himself before.
But he hasn't.
But he did?
He used Adam's blood at one point to heal himself.
Yeah, but he healed himself again one other time, I thought because we talked about that.
Oh, it was after he got shot.
Yeah, he got shot.
But the implication was that Linderman healed him, but that wasn't really Linderman. That was Matt's dad in his head.
Right.
So yeah, how did he heal at that point?
Right, because we know Peter didn't do it. Peter would have said something.
Right.
Well, we know present day Peter was stuck in somebody else's body.
Yeah.
And past Peter was surprised that Nathan survived. Right.
I think the writers healed him.
Yeah, and he got shot a couple times in the chest and was like up and walking around, no big deal.
Right.
Pretty quick after that, after coding a couple times.
Right.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Yeah.
So
I think the writers healed him.
Yeah. Yeah. Inconsistent power usage.
It's been the hallmark of this series.
No, it has. What are you talking about?
Too.
This is the first time it's ever happened. They slipped up once, Jason. Just once. All right, and I mentioned this because this is another thing. I just had a bunch of random thoughts that I was going to talk about today. So we have confirmed that Siler is basically a pedophile.
Oh my God.
Right?
Well, he was hitting pretty hard on Claire, yeah.
Well, he even said that they would get married in the future. She's 17 right now.
Yeah.
Right. And if
unless she's had a birthday in the past few episodes, yeah.
Right. We assume 17. Because she got her GED instead of finishing high school. So because of all the crap. But anyway, so and I think they said something about her being 17. I'm just a 17-year-old kid, I want to live a normal life type of deal. But anyway,
she was 17 in Villains because her mom had told what's his face,
that she's 17. Right.
But this takes place several months after Villains.
No, it's only a few weeks.
Is it only a few weeks?
I'm pretty sure I remember.
How did she go back and get her GED and then start looking for colleges and all that shit?
I think it was like 6 weeks. Let's see if it says it in the episodes. I remember it popping up at the beginning of. So what would that have been? That would have been a clear and present danger. It doesn't say. What episode is that? Episode 14. Please hold. I'm watching the show.
Yeah, it's
real
episode
quick.
14. Yeah. Peter's working as a paramedic. Claire got her GED. Ando and Hiro are playing Batman and Robin. Mohinder's driving a cab.
It doesn't. I swear they had a. I thought it was only a few weeks after.
I think it's longer than a few weeks.
Well, regardless, it hasn't been that long.
But I mean, it could be long enough that she's no longer 17. So
look, until they tell me
it's
otherwise,
still fucking
I think
creepy. But
I think she's a 17-year-old because you also got to think of it this way. We have seen that the way the power works is they stop aging, right? Because Adam is the same as when he was back then, right?
Yeah.
So Siler would always look like Siler. Claire's always going to be stuck in a
15-year-old.
Pre-teen, 15-year-old-ish body. Technically, I know actors age, but technically, if you think about it, unless you hit a specific age and that's where you stop aging.
Yeah, I don't know.
We don't. Yeah, but yeah, she's like a vampire child. You just don't do that. You don't make children vampires because then they're always children.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
They let's see. Who was it? It was oh my God. Who was it in Interview with a Vampire?
Brad Pitt? Tom Cruise.
No,
who was the girl? It was Kirsten
the girl.
Dunst.
Kirsten Dunst, that's right. God,
Yeah.
I can't remember. Couldn't believe I forgot her name. Yeah, Kirsten Dunst got murdered because she was a child vampire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah, that is something, and that was creepy because even when he was hitting on her, I was like, God, that is creepy as hell.
Yeah.
All right. It's time for the Where Are They and what's going to happen.
Oh, we haven't even talked about Danko.
Okay, fine. Talk
one
about
of the
Danko.
dumbest fucking characters of this whole season.
Danko's an idiot.
He was, yeah. Well, I mean, they're all fucking idiots of one point or another, but yeah, he was just a pointless fucking character. He was another plot device. He was. They tried to kind of flesh him, give him a little bit of character development towards the end with his escort love interest, but
his escort girlfriend
fell fucking flat.
Yeah. Completely
Up until
useless.
then, he was basically just fucking a bulldog that they pointed in the direction that they needed some sort of conflict at.
Right. They tried to make him better, but that didn't work out. So then they're like, okay, well, let's make him work with the enemy, which kind of goes against everything that we had talked about the entire time because, he was all about taking them out.
Yeah.
And yet didn't want to take this one out? Okay.
And we never saw what the motivation was that he had such a fucking hard-on for getting rid of superhero people that he was willing to team up with the worst of the superhero people just to do it.
Well, Nathan Petrelli betrayed him. He felt betrayed.
Yeah, I don't believe that doesn't hold water.
They were secret lovers.
Oh, is that what it was?
Sure. Yeah. No. Yeah. It just Danko was just there to make problems for the main characters. That's all I saw him as. It was just stupid. That's why I didn't even really think about him.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Siler. Siler's alive, and Siler's dead. Nathan's alive.
Well, Siler's kind of alive.
Yeah. Siler's body is alive. His mind is dead, which we know that's not going to stick.
Yeah, that's not going to stick at all.
Because it didn't stick with, granted, different power, but it didn't stick with Peter, right? And that was just making him forget, erasing his mind, whereas Parkman's trying to override him.
Mm-hmm.
Power of suggestion or something. Yeah. Tracy's alive and apparently killing off all the goons.
Right.
Anybody and everybody that had something to do with it.
Right.
Not remembering or not seeing anything. You think she's going to go after Petrelli?
I don't know. Maybe.
I would think she would, because I think she's kind of pissed off at what happened.
But, well, I mean, maybe. She kind of had that thing for Nathan, and even though he did betray her, well, no, she actually kind of betrayed him. She
True.
was the one that kind of, turned her back on him and went with whoever seemed to be winning at the time.
Yeah.
So I don't know that she'll go after Nathan.
She's kind of just after self-preservation.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. All right. Pat Markman.
Pat Markman.
Yeah.
I think we'll see him trying to play house again, and it's just not going to work out.
Okay. All right. You think here's the kicker. Do you think he's going to find a job in some sort of security / law enforcement? Because that seems to be what happens at the beginning of every season.
Yeah, I think so. I think he'll be a cop or a security guard again. Yeah. It's a good bet.
And then something will happen and he won't be able to be that anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Or he'll just abandon it.
Or just up and leave.
Yeah.
Yep. Just forget it. Whatever. Noah Bennett.
I know exactly what's going to happen. So Noah's going to play house again, act like he's not lying or anything. But he's secretly doing missions. Mm-hmm. Claire will catch him secretly doing missions. Claire will get super, super angry at him. He'll tell Claire that he's doing it all for her to keep her safe. And then Claire is going to say, no, I'm not going to do it. She'll fuck something up. And then she'll forgive him because she got herself and everybody else into trouble. And then he'll cover her ass.
But I guess, okay. Yeah, she wasn't standing right there when they talked about making a new company at the bonfire. She was over with Peter. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that answers Noah and Claire. Peter. Peter is right now a one-trick pony.
Right.
Right. So still,
but he can make himself look like anybody right now.
Yeah, but that's easily fixed.
True.
Do you think he'll ever be more than that in the next
season? I don't know. Maybe Baby Mac Parkman will restore his full power again, or maybe
that's a thing it can do.
Baby Matt Parkman will, I don't know, fuck him up and make him into a frog where he can change between a frog and back. I don't know.
Oh, I like that. Frog and animal.
No, just a frog.
Oh, just a frog.
Just a frog.
Okay. Nathan is
dead.
Yeah, but what do you think we'll see? You got any ideas what we'll see with Siler, Nathan?
Oh, I remember how Siler comes about in this season.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I don't.
I do.
I don't remember. All right.
Yeah, so Nathan's going to be traipsing around, or Nathan in Siler's body as Nathan is going to be traipsing around for a while. Siler's actually stuck in Matt's mind. Siler will eventually get transferred back over to Peter's mind, and then he'll eventually get transferred back into his old body, at which point Nathan ceases to exist.
So you're saying Matt took over Siler.
I'm saying that when Matt tried to wipe Siler out and make him into Peter or into Nathan. Nathan. Nather.
Well, it might as well be, or it could be Silent.
Silent Nather. Yeah. I'm saying that when he was trying to do that, somehow Siler infiltrated his mind and is now basically a ghost in the machine.
Okay. All right. Okay. Didn't remember that, but sounds good. All right, Hero. So we know he's going to get a tumor. That's as much as I know from season 4.
And I don't remember Hero in season 4, so
I don't remember a lot of him in there as well. So I'm thinking he is a ancillary character over in maybe like Japan or something.
Yeah,
because it kind of seemed like he was heading home.
Yeah.
Ando, you think we're going to get any more out of Ando? I mean, I know he's in the next season, but do you think we're going to get any more heroics out of him?
Possibly. I don't know. I mean, if Hero's not around, I can't see Ando being around.
Yeah, they're kind of a more or less packaged deal.
Yeah.
All right, Mohinder. Is he back to driving a cab?
I don't know. I don't remember Mohinder in this
he's in it
either. So.
Yeah, he's in it, but I don't remember it. Yeah.
I'm going to say, he's got a 50-50% chance of driving a cab or working a lab.
Yep. Yeah. Or maybe a lab in a cab.
Maybe a lab in a cab.
Yeah, a mobile lab. All right. Quabbles, we kind of talked about them off and on. Right. So any that we missed that you really wanted to hit?
No, I think we covered them all throughout the season. These last few episodes were basically just wrapping everything up. It was I think Coyote Sands worked just because that was kind of an era after World War II where, there was a bunch of different scientific experiments going on and secret experiments and secret projects and stuff. So I think that worked okay. Kind of gave a little bit more backstory to the company, kind of settled exactly how the company was formed and what they were trying to do. It'll be interesting to see how that fleshes out in the future. Again, I don't remember a ton about season 4. I just remember bits and pieces, but
yeah, I don't remember a lot either. All right. Superpower roll call, sir.
Superpower roll call.
Yeah, who are you going with?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to go with Siler.
All right, that's a unanimous vote then, because I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah,
because Peter's a chump now.
One trick pony. Yeah, he's a one pump chump.
Yep. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Yeah, all right. Let's go with I guess awards. You want to do some awards?
Oh, I guess so.
You got a black lung?
Black lung. Somebody was smoking in these episodes, and I can't remember who it was. I'll go honorable mention Richard Dawson.
All right. Too bad this is a static show, so it would be Wolverine.
Oh, that's right. It's Logan. Yeah.
I'm doing the same because I don't remember anybody smoking. I didn't write anything down. So, Headlush. Let's see. Headlush for me, I'm going to give it to Nathan. trying to win at a drinking game.
Okay, I'm going to give it to Claire for winning at a drinking game.
Is it really winning, though, when it doesn't affect you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
That makes her automatically the head lush.
Yeah. Yeah. That's, and see, I don't, well, I guess she wouldn't have known until she tried it.
Right.
So that's why I was like, why didn't they just make her drink? She could have won, no problem, hands down.
Well, but he was also trying to be the responsible father and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Nice role model. All right, player.
Right. Player. I'm going to have to give this one to Danko. It turns out that, he had a little side piece. She was an escort, but I don't think she actually, really fell for him. He wasn't a client anymore.
Yeah.
He was somebody, he was somebody that she was truly interested in and had feelings for. So I'm going to have to give it to Danko.
All right. I'm going to give it to the shapeshifter dude. Because he kept changing himself into other people so that he could pick up girls.
True.
I mean, we saw 4 or 5 pictures of him with other chicks.
True.
So I'm going to give it to him. Yeah. Purple Hippo. So this one, I'm giving it to Siler, and it could be for 2 reasons. It could be, one, having his identity crisis in the second to last episode, kind of not remembering who he was, waking up as another person instead of himself. But then it could also be for getting mind wiped.
That's a good one.
Or what have you. So I've given it to Siler. You?
Mine's going to Tracy for, basically causing a tiny little ice age in the middle of a parking garage, and then having herself smashed apart but still being alive and draining down the drain as she melts.
Yeah, I could see that being an issue. All right. Well, that's going to do it for season 3. Next time, over on Satis, we're gonna finish up Hot Heroes. Well, no, we're not gonna finish up. We're gonna finish. Yeah. We're gonna be on the tail end. We've got 3 more sessions here. We're gonna continue on our Hot Heroes summer with season.
Is it just 3?
It's just 3. It's only 18 episodes for season 4.
Right.
Yep.
Thank
so we're gonna finish
God.
up season 4, episodes 1 through 6. Don't quit early. Just finish it. You've suffered this far. What's another couple minutes? And who knows? I might say something witty at the end. Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not. Not at all. So that's going to do it for this episode. Our intro and outro music is Demon by JVNA. Podcrawl music is Snack Mix by Machette. If you like the show, please rate and review us on iTunes. You can leave us feedback on our Discord channel over at smokinganddrinkingandcapes.com/Discord. You can also email us at smokinganddrinkingandcapes@outlook.com. Be sure to visit the Gonna Geek Network for more great shows over at GonnaGeek.com. For this week, here is something witty that I'm going to say.
That's probably the wittiest things you've ever said.
That took you a while to realize that was what I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
It was so witty, it almost went over your head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time.